No question here that today is a significant day for opponents and supporters of the Dakota Access Pipeline. U.S. District Judge James Boasberg is expected to rule whether to stop construction of the project while the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe pressures a lawsuit against the Army Corps of Engineers. It may seem like arguments over the project have been going on forever. Public hearings, restraining orders, protests, and court decisions are constantly dominating the daily news cycle. For some perspective, here's a timeline that chronicles the long and winding process that brought us to today's ruling.
On December 22, 2014, Dakota Access LLC presented an application to the Public Service Commission to build a 358-mile pipeline that would run from the Bakken Three Forks Play through 7 counties in the western half of the state. The route of the entire project extended 1,154 miles into South Dakota, Iowa, and Illinois. The PSC deemed the application complete on March 25, 2015, and scheduled 3 public meetings in Mandan, Killdeer, and Williston during May and June.
Commissioner Fedorchuk.
Aye.
On January 20th of 2016, the PSC unanimously approved the project, with Commissioner Randy Christman recusing himself because a portion of the pipeline land is willed to his wife. 3 months later, protests against the pipeline began with a spirit ride on the Standing Rock Reservation. On April 29th, Colonel John Henderson of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers held a public forum in Mobridge for Native Americans to express their concerns.
My 2-year-old has no idea what this means for her, but I do. And I have a voice, and I will use it.
Everyone who spoke at the meeting opposed the project. At the end of the public hearing, Henderson addressed the crowd.
It's our job to ensure that these permits do not have a negative impact and do not damage the environment.
On July 25th, the Corps of Engineers approved 3 easements for water crossings on Lake Oahe, Lake Sakakawea, and the Mississippi River. The following day, the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe filed an emergency motion for a temporary restraining order to prevent destruction of sacred sites by Dakota Access Pipeline. On August 10th, the first arrests of demonstrators protesting the pipeline were made. Since then, protests have grown in size and intensity. Governor Jack Dalrymple signed an emergency declaration to manage public safety around construction sites and established a roadblock along Highway 1806 to control traffic. On August 24th, a federal judge heard arguments on a temporary injunction to halt construction, and U.S. District Judge James Boasberg will rule on the injunction September 9th, with appeals to the decision scheduled for September 14th. I'm Cliff Naylor, reporting for NBC North Dakota News.
The ruling on the temporary injunction is expected to be made public around 1 p.m. Central Time this afternoon, but the judge could delay releasing his decision until 11 o'clock tonight.